Losing weight is probably the most desired outcome in the whole world. And it's made harder by all of the shit that people put online. But I'm not really trying to give you shit. I just want to give you information that doesn't suck, that isn't bullshit, and just straight facts. So, how do you lose weight? Well, losing weight actually is different than losing body fat. And what you want is losing body fat. Losing weight is for fighters. And the technique that fighters use, you probably don't want to use because they dehydrate themselves. It really isn't sustainable and it only lasts for one fight. Do you really want that? No. You want to lose body weight. How do you lose body weight? I know three ways, and at the end, I'll give you a bonus tip, which is number one, delay your breakfast for 8 to 10 hours. What this is called is fasting. Why is fasting beneficial? Because instead of using glucose for energy, your body uses fat for energy, so it's going to burn a lot of fat. If you think about it, our ancestors were hunter-gatherers. What does this mean? It means that they weren't eating 3 meals every single day. They only had one meal, one or two large meals. Why? Because they had to hunt. They had to hunt for their food. We didn't. And so you weren't evolved. That's why you're fat and your ancestors are fit. So what does this look like in everyday life? I wake up at around 4 a.m. and I don't do breakfast. I eat at 11 or 12 and then my next meal would be at 3 or 4. So there's about a 4 or 5 or 6 window time wherein I can eat my fill. And then at home, I'm just not going to eat. I'm just not going to eat at home. And the way it worked for me was magical. At Monday, I was very fat. But then I tried intermittent fasting for 2 days and then I lost weight by 3 pounds. By 3 kilograms, actually. 3 kilograms I lost weight. That's how powerful intermittent fasting is. Second technique is lessen the food that you eat. Lessen the carbs that you eat. Always remember that calories in, calories out, CICO is the name of the game. What that means is the less you eat, the leaner you'll get. And that's made easier by intermittent fasting. Now, I don't recommend cutting out a whole food group like carbs, but just lower it, right? Just lower the carb intake because chances are you're not a fighter. You're not going to expend a lot of energy. And if you're Filipino, like me, you like rice. You like rice with pasta. You like rice with spaghetti. That's a lot of carbs that you're probably not going to burn. Lower your intake of carbohydrates. And know that this isn't for a season. This is a lifetime. This is a lifetime process. This isn't a diet. This is just how you eat. And the next is, of course, exercise. Lose weight? Yeah, you have to exercise. But the easiest form and the most broke form of exercise, walking, is really beneficial to you. Just walking 3 to 5,000 steps every single day is enough to be fit, to have abs. Just do it very consistently every single day. Just do it. Especially if you have a desk job like me. I'm not walking every single day. So going back home, I'll just walk. And you may say that, man, I don't really want to do exercise. Well, this is the last tip because those other 2 tips that I gave you, that was making you a lot of time. Intermittent fasting gains you time. Eating less gains you time. So spend all of that time to walk, right? And the bonus tip what I'll give you is look at the scale and don't count it. Just looking at it will give you a lot of benefits. Like looking at your bank account every single day. You won't know that it's already going up. You'll know, you'll be conscious of it, but you're going to go down. That's no bullshit way to lose weight by not tracking anything. That's that.